At 21:15 on November 22nd, Bitcoin's price suddenly increased from $56,603.5 to $59,301, a nearly $3,000 increase that stunned everyone. What happened? Following that, Bitcoin gradually fell from the high point to $55,657.5, which is $1,000 lower than the previous low point before the rise. Some attribute this rapid rise and fall to the fact that U.S. President Biden re-elected Powell as chairman of the Federal Reserve. The three major U.S. stock index futures rose in the short term due to this news, and U.S. bank stocks soared to pre-market highs. Powell's stance on Bitcoin is more open. He referred to Bitcoin as a speculative store of value, similar to gold as early as 2019. His opinions haven't changed in the last 2 years. When Bitcoin reached $60,000 for the first time in March of this year, he reiterated at the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Summit that Bitcoin can be regarded as an alternative to gold. He agreed with some crypto market participants that Bitcoin is a new digital gold. After the market experienced this burst in price and slow decline on November 22nd, there was FUD in the crypto space. The market sentiment index dropped to 33 in an instant the next day, November 23rd. This number represents a state of complete panic. You should be aware that the previous day's panic index, the 22nd, was 50. At the moment, the market is more wait and see. In addition to panic, the emotional response to the price drop resulted in loss for ordinary users. Except for the non-stop transfer of funds to and from the exchange over the last 2 days, users with large capital will continue to stockpile cash for future surges. The most visible manifestation is that the top 10 wallet addresses in the cryptocurrency space frequently change their holdings, selling part of the BTC that was previously stored at a high price and then repurchasing it at a lower price now or in the future. The top 10 currency holders with the highest holdings also conducted partial exchange transactions. Next, we analyze the moving average. As of 15 o'clock on November 23rd, it had fallen below MA5, and MA65 was supported below. BTC is selling strongly above. The market is expected to remain in a narrow range. The current price is $56,000. The current Bitcoin RSI 14 Relative Strength Index for buying and selling is 41.05, 45.34 yesterday, indicating that the market's selling power has increased and is approaching the oversold range. According to CoinMarketData, the current market value of BTC is 42.1%, 42.8% yesterday, and the market value of BTC has slightly decreased. Some retail investors may be having second thoughts right now. Will the current bull market end in the continuous downward adjustment range? Analysis from the 2013 trend chart. After BTC established a bull market, it ushered in a major adjustment in the middle of the year in 2013. It fell below the previous station's Fibonacci 3.272 retracement line, then bottomed out and recovered to complete the reversal. It reclaimed its place on the trend line and did not fall further. The final stepping confirmation was completed after the second top rise before the main rise of the second top wave began, and the price then rose nearly 11 times. During the 2017 bull market, BTC did not immediately reverse after breaching the Fibonacci 3.272 retracement line. Instead, it continued to pull higher before abruptly adjusting. Nonetheless, it was unable to effectively break the support line. Following a strong wash, BTC bounced back and continued to bull market new highs. The price increased by another 4.7 times. This cycle's overall trend is similar to that of 2013. BTC was trading at the 3.272 Fibonacci retracement line in the first half of the year, but it also signaled a mid-year adjustment. It eventually bottomed out and reclaimed the trend line. So far, it hasn't effectively fallen below, and the big adjustment last week didn't either. We continued to release short-term energy at the start of this week. However, as long as the closing line remains above, BTC will have a chance to bottom out and rise, kicking off a new round of market movement. As a result, It is a highly probable event that Bitcoin will surpass $100,000 in the future. But at the moment, the direction of the Bitcoin market is not clear, and many retail investors may sell Bitcoin at this time as a result. If a large number of currencies are discovered to be flowing out of or into large exchanges in the near future, they are simply reacting to the next event. Some regulatory risks in China, such as certain countries' withdrawal policies, are not to be overly concerned about. Indeed, an increasing number of large households have begun to purchase the dip. Of course, if you still have doubts about Bitcoin, you should read this tweet, which may explain some issues.